And so, what's going on in Libya? Do you know?
Well, all hell is breaking loose. And I just want to say one thing about President Obama. And I understand that it's awfully hard to calibrate this, and when you've got what certainly seems to be a madman in charge of the country, you don't want to do something to set him off and cause him to do something else crazy and barbaric. But one of the words that the president or his speechwriters ought to take out of his lexicon is unacceptable. Like yesterday, he said the events in Libya are unacceptable. He's going to accept them. What does he mean? What does unacceptable mean? Unacceptable would mean I'm not going to accept it. But he's not going to do anything about it. It's like what he said about Korea or Iran. It's unacceptable.
Oh, we turned into here. William Sapphire?
Pardon?
I said, what have we turned into here? William Sapphire?
No.
Do you remember that column? Edwin Newman?
It makes you look impotent. Another word you ought to be.
You would know about that. Oh. we were trying to. We were racing each other to that punchline, weren't
we? Yes, we were. I won.
So, yes, you did. So, the president's response has been described by a bunch of right-wing Fox nuts as people not doing the news, you people with your opinion shows, as being a wimpy response. What do you say now that you're on
what? Are you finishing that sentence?
No, I was drinking my tea and I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, has this response been wimpy or measured?
I think it's a little bit to the wimpy side of measured. As I say, I understand that it's you don't want to say something that sets them off. In addition to which, apparently those 500 or 600 people who were on that ferry because of high winds in the Mediterranean, high seas, haven't been able to escape yet, and you certainly don't want to have 500 hostages in Libya. Talk about taking a bad problem and making it even worse. But on the other hand, I mean, one of the things that one of the Fox opinion people pointed out, and I do think it's right, we've got all these carriers all over the world, aircraft carriers. Why wouldn't we want to put an aircraft carrier in the Mediterranean? Just as a show of force, just as a show of, at a certain point we're not going to take it anymore. And also to give some muscle to the threat that we're going to establish a no-fly zone so we won't allow the Libyan jet fighters to fire on their own people. I mean, it's been, over a month, I think, since Tunisia. Wouldn't you think at some point we would have said to the Pentagon, hey, let's put a carrier in the Mediterranean?
Have you asked anybody in the administration that question?
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Well, why don't you?
Well, maybe I will on Sunday.
Okay, so who are you going to have on your show Sunday?
Nobody from the administration. But we are going to have